I don't think you can be a judge in your own case. And the Senate has proven to us that it seems like there's a cult and a cabal going on. I've received countless calls, chats, and whatever, and everybody has been saying just a little, what's your take on Natasha Akpoti and the Senate President? First of all, I don't have a single take on this matter. Rather, I have a stand. A stand for the fact that we are women. A stand for the fact that we must come out publicly to defend ourselves. A stand that as women, as young girls, we must stay firm to protecting our gender. My stand is very straight and simple. That together we bear one name, regardless of our status, regardless of our pedigree, regardless of our position. A woman is a woman, and a mother is a mother. Now, Natasha Akpoti's case affects every single woman out there. And my stand is, no matter what, Natasha was rude. Natasha shouldn't have used this as a baiting. She tried to use the sexual harassment as an instrument to fight. She didn't speak when she needed to speak, and all of that could be right or wrong. But our stand still remains. We will not allow anyone, no matter how big you think you are, to reduce our strength and our commitments as women and mothers in the society. Whether they have a personal vendetta is not the issue. This is not about Natasha. This is about Natasha's gender. And she is a woman like me. There's something that I preach every time. And it's a spirit of togetherness. When something affects one woman, when something affects one child, when something affects one female, it affects every one of us. If then they call woman Olosho, or then they call us Ashawo, they no get particular woman who then they call Ashawo. If they want abuse, say you be Ashawo, then go call you, say you be Ashawo. And as a fellow woman, when you see somebody calling a fellow woman an Ashawo like you, shame they reap for our face. If people in high positions will suspend a female on the grounds that she has accused the Senate President of sexual harassment. What you're trying to do is you're trying to drain the battery and the energy of every woman out there to learn to keep quiet in the face of adversary. To learn to keep quiet because of the shame. We would have preferred if the Senate President steps aside as a man who claims that he has four females and who has shamelessly turned the house into a kiss-a-thon and a love-a-thon competition because the Uduaghans come to kiss affectionately in public. Suddenly, the wife of the Senate President has started to render kiss to show compassion and support to her beloved husband. I don't think you can be a judge in your own case. And the Senate has proven to us that it seems like there's a cult and a cabal going on. It would have been better if Natasha was properly investigated and Natasha was found lying and then Natasha is punished. Then that would be a shame on womanhood that you want to use your gender to intimidate or subdue or oppress a fellow man. The narrative in the public space is that Natasha was suspended. I've seen a lot of our adults, women coming on the media space. If you all claim that you've passed through that institution and you have passed that stage of sexual harassment, what I would have expected of our female adults is to summon Natasha, scold Natasha, explain to her, make her understand that that is an institution of authority and she's not only representing Kogi, she's representing we women in power because we're supposed to be more and there are just 4 of them. So Natasha is like a standalone now who has to fight the feminine battle. No, she's not standing alone in this. We are waving our support for a female who has claimed that she was sexually harassed. And we would appreciate if they push further to investigate and come out and tell us that she was guilty, she was telling a lie. Rather than trying to intimidate her Whether both of you have personal issues is none of our interest. According to the Senate President and Natasha has traveled about 3 times on official assignment afterwards. The timing Natasha said what she said might not be right. The way Natasha said what she said might not be right. The platform Natasha said what she said might not be right. But Natasha is a female, and no woman will come out that she has been sexually harassed, and we will keep quiet. Don't forget, in the same country where we are, our minors are being sexually assaulted on a daily basis. Our women are molested on a daily basis. And a lot of them cannot come out to talk because of the fear of oppression and intimidation. So if a high-positioned woman comes out to say that she was sexually harassed, and you are trying to subdue and silence her voice, then what is the fate of our young girls? You will not call us weak in the face of our troubles. You cannot shame we women because we already know that we have problems and challenges we're facing because we're females. On that note, we're trying to appeal to the Senate to take a different direction, a turnaround concerning the case of Natasha Akpoti. If not, you might be calling for the war of females. You might be calling for a stand-up of we women, because one woman is all women and one female is our gender. And we owe an allegiance to stand up anytime, any day, regardless of how big or how small you are. Nobody, no woman deserves to be silenced, and no woman deserves to be intimidated. Thank you all. And we will definitely come out on our next move on this issue. Thank you, fellow Nigerians. Thank you all the women who have come out to support. And to those of you women who have not understood that this is not an individual battle or a battle against an individual or a person. This is a battle for, against, and in support of we women being oppressed in the face of adversary. Thank you.
A chance to speak. Dear Senate President, may I be given a chance to speak?
Prayer 1. Yes. That the Senate do suspend Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan for 6 months for a total violation of the Senate Standing Rules 2023 as amended, for bringing the presiding officer and the entire Nigerian Senate in general to public opprobrium. Those in support of prayer 1 say aye.
Aye.
Those against say nay. I'd put the question. Those in support of prayer 1 say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.